thoughts on the matchup against RSL?
Yeah, obviously the home finale for the regular season. Generally speaking, guys are leaving it all on the line in this game, and I think it goes without saying that this is now our last chance to get in the playoffs. So we're battling that red line like we have for a couple months now. Even though we've gone undefeated in 7 or 8, it's still battling to get in the playoffs. So it's pretty crazy, but makes for an exciting weekend. I know the guys will be up for it.
What does it mean to you to be Humanitarian of the Year?
Obviously, it's a great honor. A lot of guys on this team do a lot of work that's not talked about, that's not shown. So I think as I got older, I think I started to realize that I have a lot of time, and you might as well use it to the best of your abilities, and get out there and do something good for other people and help put a smile on. And a lot of guys do realize the impact that we have on the community. I think it comes at different points for different players. And I guess this year was probably the most involved that I've been in my career, which, in hindsight, looking back on it, wish I would have gotten involved earlier. Just seeing the smiles at kids' faces, fans, adults, whatever it is, helping out with Seattle Humane. It's, something that held dear to my heart. So a great honor, but like I said, a number of guys on this team doing tremendous work in the community.
Of all the things that you are involved in, you mentioned Seattle Humane. Is that what you hold near and dear the most, or is there an experience you had that's kind of...
Yeah, I think animals have always, always a soft spot for animals for whatever reason, just growing up. And, having our dog now, changes things a bit. Maybe if I had kids, it'd be a little bit different, pulling at the heartstrings. But Seattle Humane is a nonprofit, and, I think they go about their business the right way. So got involved, met some people, got to tour a facility, do all the things, necessary to kind of get your hands dirty. And, was more than happy to be involved. And, you hope that it's a yearly thing. It will be a yearly thing. And, but also I think kids, fans, is the same reaction, whether it's Make-A-Wish or Ronald McDonald House, it's all in good fun, and, it makes you feel warm inside.
You've known Alonso for a long time. How have you seen him grow, especially off the field, even not as much as on the field, just growing and maturing as a man?
Yeah, I think when he came here, it was, like you said, a young player. Like myself, we're almost the same age, so kind of came into things exactly the same. We've taken 2 different courses family-wise. He's got 3 kids and I've got 0. So seeing him grow as a father, I think, is more off-the-field stuff, but it also a bit more composure on the field. And, I think he was a guy that before the kids wore everything on his sleeve and took things really to heart, and, was leaving the locker room a little bit angry. And now you see him after a game, and it's always surrounded by kids and family and nothing but a smile on his face. So his journey's been one that's well documented and has been, a long one for him. And I know that having a family and being settled here in Seattle, and also now, obviously, his mom and dad, being close, and I think it's tremendous for him. And something that we all strive for is to, ultimately have a family and be settled and be happy off the field. And, I think that corresponds to his play on the field as well.
Not having his dad being able to visit, not having his family around, was that anything you guys discussed ever? Was that a locker room thing? Or
I think, you always want to find out about guys' journeys and how they got here. And so, from the beginning, I think we all knew about Ozzie's, and obviously for reasons there was, a disconnect there, but, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, he's here now, and he's been at training every single day. And I think they're taking every minute to be with each other and not taking it for granted now. And it's really cool to see.
And he's talked about how the club was a little bit of a support system in a different way, just sort of the family atmosphere here.
Ultimately, you want everybody to be happy, so you do everything you can to appease, everybody, whatever it is, whether it's helping out with passports, it's helping out with visas, making things seamless and easy. And when guys are happy off the field, generally the performance on the field is good. So when they're well taken care of, I think that says a lot about the club and putting family first. So can't say enough about the club in that situation.